told you it was over. They laughed when you fell. They turned their backs when you needed them the most. But listen to me, you are not done. You are not broken. You are not weak. You are exactly where you are meant to be. Because God does not watch the ones who surrender. He watches the ones who fight, the ones who rise even when the world tries to bury them, the ones who refuse to be forgotten, the ones who carry their scars like armor, not wounds. You've been through the fire. You've been crushed by pain, betrayed by the ones you trusted, abandoned when you had nothing left, and yet you're still here. That means something. That means you're stronger than you ever realized. That means your story isn't over. Not yet. The nights you spent screaming into the silence, the moments you thought you were alone, God was watching. He was listening. He was waiting for you to understand that warriors are not made in comfort. They are forged in suffering. This world wants you weak. It wants you to break, to doubt yourself, to kneel before those who never deserved power over you. But God didn't create you to bow. He created you to stand, fight, to rise from the ashes and become something no one ever expected. They wanted you lost, but God had a plan. They tried to silence you, but He gave you a voice. They threw you into the darkness, but He knew the darkness is where you would learn to shine. Every tear you shed, every moment you felt like giving up, every time you thought you couldn't take another step, God saw it, and He kept you breathing because your purpose isn't finished. Your enemies hoped you would fall. They wanted to see you weak, begging for mercy. But God doesn't watch the ones who quit. He watches the ones who refuse to stay down. He watches the ones who take every ounce of pain, every betrayal, every scar, and turn it into strength. You think you've been broken? Remember, you've been rebuilt. Stronger, harder, unstoppable. You think they left you to die? Remember, God removed them because they weren't meant to stand beside you when you rise. He took them away because they would have held you back. He let you walk through hell because He knew heaven was waiting on the other side, but only if you had the strength to keep walking. Yourself. Look at what you've survived. You really think it was all for nothing? You really believe you went through that pain just to stay the same? Remember, you were meant for more. You were meant to rise, take control of your destiny, become the person they never saw coming, the one who defies the odds, the one who turns pain into power, the one who never gives up. Every great warrior has faced defeat before their greatest victory. The strongest soldiers have known what it feels like to be shattered before they were unstoppable. The legends, the ones who changed history, were once told they would never be enough, but they refused to accept it. They refused to let others define them. Took their pain, their struggle, and used it to fuel their rise. They walked through the fire and came out unburned, unshaken, unbreakable. You are no different. You have the same fire inside of you, the same strength, same divine purpose. You are chosen. You are meant for something greater than they can see. You have two choices right now. You can let the weight of your past crush you, let the pain of your losses drown you, let their words, their doubts, their betrayals break you into nothing. Or you can stand up, you can wipe your tears, clench your fists, and step forward into the life that was meant for you. A life where you don't beg for approval, a life where you don't seek permission, a life where you take what's yours without apology, without fear. God doesn't reward the ones who complain about the pain. He rewards the ones who endure it and keep going. He watches the ones who take every battle, every struggle, every hardship, and use it to sharpen themselves into something greater. You are not alone. You have never been alone. The only difference between those who win and those who lose is who refuses to quit. This is your moment. This is your turning point. The past is behind you. Pain is behind you. Let it stay there. The fire inside you, the hunger, the drive, that's what matters now. You are not weak. You are not broken. You are a warrior, built for something greater. And no matter who doubts you, no matter who leaves you, no matter who hopes you fail, God is still watching. He sees your struggle. He sees your fight. He knows what you're capable of. So rise, stand tall, keep pushing forward, keep proving them wrong, keep proving yourself right, because the only thing that matters now. When you take that step, when you refuse to surrender, when you look in the mirror and see the warrior God created you to be, you will realize something powerful. You were never alone. Not in the darkness, not in the pain, not in the moments when you thought you had nothing left. God was always there, watching, waiting, guiding you through the storm. Your journey is far from over. Each challenge you face is another chapter in the story of your greatness. The road ahead may be filled with obstacles, but that is what will shape you. That is what will test your spirit and forge you into the person you were always meant to be. Let the doubters watch in silence, let the skeptics whisper in vain, because in the end, you'll witness your rise, you're defined by your your past. You're defined by the strength you show every day, by the moments you choose to fight instead of giving in, by the times you pick yourself up, even when no one else is. Watching. God is watching. He sees your effort. He sees your struggle. And He knows you are not one to be defeated. Rise up. Walk with purpose. Step forward with fire in your eyes. The world may not see your greatness yet, but God does. He has already written your victory. Now it's your turn to claim it. Keep pushing. Keep believing. Keep fighting. Because the ones who refuse to quit are the ones who change the world. Every second you waste doubting yourself is a second stolen from your future. Don't let it happen. Don't let fear steal your destiny. You are strong enough. You are worthy enough. And with God watching over you, nothing can stop you. Keep moving forward. Keep rising. Keep proving that nothing, absolutely nothing, can break the warrior that God has created you to be. The battle is long, the struggle is real, but so is your power, so is your strength. And as long breath in your lung, you have a mission, you have a purpose, you have a destiny that no one can take from you. Keep walking, keep climbing, keep believing, because your victory is near. And God is watching every step of the way. With every battle you face, with every step forward, you are writing your story. One of resilience, one of triumph, one of undeniable victory. You were built for greatness. You were chosen to rise. You were meant to lead. Go. Stand in your power.